Angel?
Angel, Dr. Ryan's asking the question.
What?
No papal edema. It's a good sign. So, how are you feeling now? Is that head any better?
It still hurts on top. Quiero nadar. Qué calor.
Alicia, what's he saying?
He's confused. He says he wants to go swimming.
Angel, listen to me, please. Can you tell me your full name? Come on, tell me your whole name.
Ángel Nieves de la Peña.
Good. You know what day it is?
Day?
Yeah, what day of the week is it?
Saturday? I don't know. Tuesday? Do I have to know?
Easy does it. Just relax. Okay, now I want you to push on my hand, okay? All right. Again. Good. Give you some findings.
All right, Dr. Ryan.
There's a substantial bruise on the forehead, unrelieved headache, no papal edema, some weakness in the dominant hand. He's rational but disoriented. I want to order some x-rays and a full lab workup.
Okay.
So, Dr. Ryan, is he going to feel better soon?
Yeah, certainly hope so. Has he been feeling funny at all the last few days?
Well, you know, he hasn't been as active as he usually is, and once he said that he felt kind of dizzy.
Oh, he did.
Pat, what's going on?
Grab his legs, Bob.
What?
Nurse, get a towel.
What's happening?
Give me that towel, damn it, he's convulsing.
Take it easy.
Hello, Jack.
Faith, you look tired.
I am exhausted, but I'm off duty and headed home. What brings you to a hospital on a beautiful day like this?
I was up in physical therapy.
Huh?
Just visiting a friend.
Oh. Well, I'm glad to hear you have a friend.
There's still one or two people that speak to me. None of them Ryans.
Well, that's not surprising. It's been a few days now since you've seen your daughter. Do you find yourself wondering about her at all?
I know she's in good hands.
You don't think about her now and then?
Occasionally.
Like what?
My thoughts on the subject of babies are widely known.
You're evading.
You're prying.
I just can't imagine that after sneaking in to see Ryan when she was in the nursery, that you're not just a little bit curious about all the marvelous changes that have taken place since she went home.
Changes?
Sure. Most people say that the first year of a baby's life is the most fascinating time of all. They learn so much and they grow so much.
I'll admit, I was curious, but it isn't any longer any of my concern, is it?
You know, I really like you, Jack. I think you're one of the kindest men I've ever known. And there is a sensitivity in you that makes me understand why Mary loves you. But just at the present time, it's very hard for me not to want to work you over with some sort of very blunt instrument.
You expect me to give in and go back and be a father to Ryan and a husband to Mary?
Yes,
Well,
I do, yes.
Hooray for that. One more person determined to fit me into a mold that I don't belong in, huh?
Oh, that is nonsense. And a lot of other words I won't allow myself to use.
You know, it's that attitude of yours and Mary's other friends and some of my friends, too, that someday, somehow, I'm gonna give in. That's giving me so damn much grief.
Well, I'm glad something's giving you grief.
Look, I went to see the baby in private because I didn't want Mary to know. I didn't want Mary to get her hopes up. But my old pal Jumbo found out, went right to the telephone. So now, instead of a cool situation, Mary's more determined than ever. We're going to be one big, happy family.
But, Jack, what's so wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that is I'm going to have to hurt her to make her let go. That's what's wrong with it.
Why? You love her.
You want to see me cry? Ask me the kind of guy I think Mary deserves. I'll tell you. He'll probably be one of the greatest guys on earth. But he won't be me. She deserves much better. And I'm going to have to show her that. Somehow.
I think you are so scared of falling on your face as a husband and a father that you are running as fast as you can go.
It's for Mary.
Oh, it is not for Mary. You're not thinking of Mary, you're thinking of yourself. Now, you can't face the idea that you might be found wanting. Well, if you ask me...
I wasn't asked.
I don't care, Jack. You listen to me, Jack Finelli. You stop this. Stop hurting Mary and that little baby, and yourself. And get over to your daughter's christening and behave like a father. And talk to Mary afterwards and tell her how sorry you are. And then just let things happen.
I just might surprise you. And be there.
I hope so.
Might even bring along one of my rare friends.
I'm sure Mary wouldn't mind.
That's hard to say.
Jack, it's such an opportunity. Please, don't pass it up.
Don't worry, Faith. I know it's an opportunity. See you around, huh?
Easy.
It's okay, Angel. It's okay.
Ángel, estamos aquí contigo. No estás solo.
Don't fight it. Just relax.
Padre de Dios, ayúdanos.
I think it's easing up.
Good. Good boy. That's it. Fine.
Dr. Ryan, what was that?
Alicia, would you mind waiting outside until we finish the examination?
Yeah, that might be a good idea, Alicia. They're in good hands.
Ángel, look, I'm going to be right outside. And if you just want me, you call, okay? And I can hear you.
Okay, now this isn't gonna hurt. I just want to check out a few more things.
That really frightened me. I'm glad that you got me out of there. I didn't want him to see me so upset.
Alicia, this is such a scary business.
He's such a little person. Seeing him like that.
Well, I don't get it, Alicia. I thought the bone up here was supposed to be the thickest part of the skull.
I don't know.
Because that's where I hit him. Alicia, I'm so sorry.
Bob, I understand.
If there's anybody I wouldn't hurt, you know it's him.
Bob, it wasn't your fault.
I thought you told me he was a good ball player.
He is a good ball player. That's why he's never gotten hurt before. He's always so quick.
Well, it was so quick, I don't understand what happened. I mean, out in front of Ryan's, he pegged me the ball pretty good. I didn't know what kind of a ball player he was, you know, so I just kind of winged it back to him.
Bob, you don't have to explain.
But I want you to know that I didn't throw it fast, and I didn't throw it hard. It was a floater. It went in. He didn't even put his glove up. The ball went over his glove and hit him right on the head. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's better that I know what happened.
I'm so sorry. Why didn't he put his glove up?
I don't know. Maybe he just didn't see the ball coming at him.
It couldn't happen that way. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at me to throw the ball, throw the ball. I mean, if there's anybody I wouldn't hurt, it's him. You know that, Alicia. You know that.
I know, Bob. You've only been nothing but kind to Angel.
Yeah. And I hit him in the head with a baseball.
No, you bought him a brand new mitt. The best mitt he said he ever had. And you were going to take him to see the team. I know that the last thing in the world you wanted to do was to hurt my brother.
But I did. I did, didn't I?
Alicia. Angel's quiet now. No more convulsions. We're gonna take him down to X-ray now. I'm pretty sure it's a concussion. There may even be a fracture.
Oh, my God. That would be terrible.
Hey, it's nothing we can't handle. Hey, come on.
I'm sorry. Please go on.
After he gets out of X-ray, I've ordered an EEG, and we're putting him on some anticonvulsive medication. Also ordered a brain scan.
Dr. Ryan, can't you tell me how badly hurt you think he is?
Well, it's a little tough to say until we finish the tests.
But can't you tell me what you think is wrong with him?
It could be a subdural hematoma.
He's bleeding inside his head.
Yeah, well, that would be consistent with what we found, the symptoms and being hit on the head.
Is that going to mean that you're going to have to operate inside his skull?
No, not necessarily. A lot of kids are able to absorb quite a bit of internal bleeding, and nothing would have to be done. Look, even if we do have to operate, it doesn't have to be a matter of life and death.
But he's such a little person. He's so small.
Let's wait till we get the test results, okay?
Hello, Angel. Is your head feeling a little better now?
Not too much.
Well, look, this nurse is going to take you to X-ray, and then they're going to give you some medicine. Isn't that right, Dr. Ryan?
And that's it. I'll have you feeling better before you know it. Don't worry. I'll be with him the whole time.
Dr. Ryan, thank you for taking care of my brother yourself.
Alicia, he's in good hands, you know that.
I know, Bob. And I know I am very grateful that he is in such a good hospital with so much equipment. I wish my hands knew it, though, because they won't stop shaking.
An invitation to caviar and vodka with a touching plea not to ignore it.
Well, I thought that if fish eggs and distilled potatoes wasn't enough to lure you, then maybe your sisterly feelings might. Come in, come in. See what I have here. Come.
Oh, my. Caviar? Chopped onions? Minced eggs?
Uh-huh. How do you like that? Here you go.
Oh, gosh. Thank you.
You look like you've had a hard day.
Well, I certainly have. I've had a hard 58 hours, actually. Thank you. I'd drink it just like this with no ice?
It's the Russian way.
Oh, yeah. Cheers. Hey, I kind of like it. You know, I can't help feeling like I am receiving the special treatment reserved for Delia and a few of the more fortunate nurses at Riverside Hospital.
Are you suggesting that I like the kind of girl who would be influenced by liquor and expensive canapes?
Well, don't you?
Yeah, very much.
Well?
Well, the truth is that the chase of which I used to obtain such pleasure has somehow lost its savor since Delia deserted me for Pat.
Oh, I really like this. Oh, Roger. If only your pursuit of Delia had been just a little more successful.
Yeah, no one regrets that more than I do. You know, I must confess, even though I do like Pat Ryan, I just don't see his fascination.
I do.
Well, she's with him, and I remain her friend.
And I'm Pat's.
Are you sure that's all?
I don't know what you mean.
Faith, Delia saw you with your arm around Pat's waist, and she is terrified that you're trying to take him away from her.
I'm Going to take Pat away from her?
That is the question. Are you?
I had my arm around his waist because he was going to fall down. He'd been working the insane schedule we're all on, but when he did get some time off, he had to spend it out searching for Little John, whom Delia had allowed to slip away.
You sure it wasn't a cuddle?
I was certainly not. Ay, this stuff is strong.
You better take it easy. That's real firewater.
It's not that I wouldn't like to cuddle with Pat, you understand?
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe because he's unattainable, or because he's the one who got away, or I let get away, but I have not been very good at it at all.
Very good at what?
Stopping loving Pat. I want to. I've tried. I've tried to make it all go away, but it won't. It stays tucked away inside here. And it hurts.
Well, I suppose time will heal that.
Oh, the old bromide, huh? Time heals all wounds. Take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning. Only time is not helping Roger because I have to see him every day. And he is so damn nice. And she is not.
Faith, I really didn't mean to get all this started, but why don't you try some of my caviar?
You know what's the most horrible thing about it all? I mean, the thing that's really keeping us apart?
No.
The thing that's keeping us apart is that Pat is honorable. And so am I, damn it. And Delia, she is not honorable.
Look, why don't you try the caviar and onions?
And what really gets to me is that she doesn't care about him as a person, or as a doctor, or as a part of a family, or any of the things that he loves. She only cares about him as her husband, as hers, and he deserves better than that.
Faith, it might not be all that bad.
That bad, it's worse. You rate Roger. She will bring his life down around his ears just the way she did with Frank in his political career. You'll see. She'll ruin him.
Then the last we saw of him, they were just wheeling him away into x-rays.
Oh, Alicia, That's a tough break.
Well, you know what I don't understand? Is why he never even tried to catch the ball. I mean, he's a very good ball player.
You know, it is kind of funny.
Yeah, I know. I didn't throw the ball hard, Bucky. I was more of a lob than anything.
I wonder why he didn't catch it.
I don't know.
Got some good news. First plate is negative. No skull fracture.
Thank God.
Amen.
Of course, we're still not sure what it is, but at least we don't have that to worry about.
Right.
Listen, he's going to be an X-ray for a few more pictures. He's starting to get a little bit scared.
Oh, can I go and be with him?
Yeah, please, but probably nobody else should go. It's pretty crowded down there already, Bob.
Yeah, I understand.
Look, Bob, I want you to stop worrying about it, okay? It wasn't your fault, and I know that.
I know, Alicia. Even so, Look, I'll talk to you tonight, and then you'll have your whole hands full. I'll stop by the hospital tomorrow, see how he's doing. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Pat, how is he anyway?
Don't know yet. Pretty worried about him.
Me too. Buck, if you could have seen his convulsions, Oh, listen, I'm gonna go call Mae, let her know what's going on, all right?
Okay.
Well, that's got to be rough on Alicia. She's the whole family to that kid. Patrick,
Yeah.
you look out on your feet.
For that, you went to medical school?
You know, I feel like the Walking Dead, and you look worse than I do.
Yeah, well, gotta carry my own weight or it's gonna be worse on everybody else.
When do you get off duty?
Noon tomorrow, if Clem sticks to the schedule.
You know, if you're planning on making it till then, maybe you ought to go get some sack time down in my room.
I'd be fine if things at home weren't in such a tangle.
Yeah, the new schedule around here is draining the red corpuscles out of us bachelors. So, there's no way. You're gonna survive it as a newlywed.
Agreed.
Isn't there any way you can get any sleep at home? I mean, sleep?
Delia's been so upset. The family, little John getting lost and then sick.
There's always gonna be something.
Look, I'm doing the best I can. I'll go lie down. Is that okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to snap. I just shouldn't be treating any patients feeling the way I am.
Alicia, do I have to stay here tonight?
I think so, querida. But you know what I'll do? I'll ask the doctor if I can stay with you, okay?
I want to go home. Ooh.
Look, this is a very nice hospital with a lot of wonderful people. And all they want to do is to make you well again.
I'll get well faster at home.
No, you're going to get well faster here. And you know why? Because Dr. Ryan has taken a very special interest in your case. And he's going to do all he can to find out what is wrong so we can fix it. And then you can go and you can play ball again.
Dr. Ryan?
Mm-hmm. You'll see. You're going to get the best medical care.